It's the morning after the night before. We are at Sydney Farm. How's it spelt? Sydney Farms, and we're going to go and look at some willow in the field. Some willow that's grown for biomass. Oh, what a fancy people carrier. Right, with Harvey, we are in a field of willow that was harvested 4 months ago, did you say? May?
Yeah,
May.
Yeah.
And already it's about 12 foot tall. Easily.
Yeah.
Got to be, hasn't it?
A lot taller than me, yep.
You've got 60 acres of willow.
Yep.
And you try and harvest 20 each year.
Yeah. Aim for 20 a year. This year we missed a year last year because it was so wet.
Yeah.
So this was 4 years old when we cut it. We had just under 1,000 tons off 20 acres-ish, 25 acres. Yeah.
And they cut it with a forage harvester, so I'll show you a video of that in a second, but I'll just show you the floor. Right, so how it works is you've got 2 rows, haven't you? A bit like spud drills.
Yeah.
It's flat, but
that's kind of a row.
And that's kind of a row.
That's kind of a row.
And then the trailers go either side and the tractor.
Yep.
Forage harvester goes along, chops it off, spits it into a trailer, and then the headlands have nothing on because otherwise you'd get punches as you turn in. So you'll just mow this off, will you, just to keep it tidy?
Yeah, we top it a couple of times a year.
Yeah.
Because that's a stump.
Yeah, and you've just made it a bit wider, haven't you? Sprayed a little bit off. So
yeah, so these are all dying off now.
When it cuts it, it then tillers again. But these are some that have been killed off. But see how sharp that could be.
That's one stump.
Yeah.
And you've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4
coming out the side
coming out of it now. And they'll all grow to be the same size as they are.
Yeah.
In about 3 years.
Yeah, and then we're going to go up there in a second and across the road and look at different growth stages because that's 4 months. So I'll stand back. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is 4 months. That's 4 years.
Right.
So you'll see the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go over there then.
Yeah. Can I have a look?
I think you're going to have to stand next to it for scale.
Righto. Yeah. Go on.
So that was cut. That's 4 months old.
So this is 4 months.
Yeah.
That there is 4 years. Which, I mean, if you come and have a look, you can see the size of it.
Yeah. And then that there, just next to it again, that's
about 3 years old.
That's about 3 years old.
That's 3 years. I lose track a bit.
Let's have a look at the bottom. Oh, I see, that's proper chunky, isn't it?
So
it's like nearly the size of your boot.
Literally, you kind of 2 hands to get around it.
Sleeves.
Oh, no. Fleece.
And then there's a row, let me just pull out of the way. Let's go in again. Then you've got rows here then that are, this is 3 years old. So it's a lot thinner, it's more.
Yeah. So the problem with the ends is that it grows towards the sunlight. Obviously in the centre, the sunlight's straight up.
Oh yeah, so
but the ends always grow out like that. Bit of a nightmare, really.
Yeah, so when the header sets in, it's awkward trying to work it out.
So on this front of his header, you see on the videos, he's got almost like a big collector thing
like a
that
funnel.
pushes it over first. So he pushes it down and then chops it, and it sucks it in.
We've now walked inside, and you can see this is where the tyres had drove down that row. Then you've got a row of willow, another row of willow, and then over here now there'll be another tyre track. What's 80 inches or something?
Roughly.
It's quite hard to see actually. You'll see better on the videos. I'll show you the videos of them harvesting it. You'll understand it better. This is sort of like the width of your wrist maybe after 3 years.
Yeah.
Not your foot.
Yeah.
Or your leg.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've got a field across the road that's 4 years old, which will be bigger again. Oh no, that'll look like them ones.
It'll be similar to that. You can see it from here by the
over there, the telegraph poles, isn't it?
Over there, we had to make the headland even bigger because they were worried about the telegraph poles.
Oh,
they were worried about it growing too close to the poles.
Yeah.
So we had to we've got a fair headland in there because it gets so big and it blows towards the poles, and they didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And could you put SFI on the headlands?
We talked about it this last year when we went into the SFI. We decided because we were cutting every year, we'd be driving on it every winter. We've collected our digger out of here once, and this is the mess it's made.
Right, I see. Yeah.
I don't think SFI'd appreciate it if we were driving on it all the time and making a mess.
If you're turning on it, I suppose, because you're taking that sort of tonnage off the field.
Yeah, I mean, in this field, you can't get from one end to the other without filling a 14-ton silage trailer. We can't get one end to the other without being full.
So what happens when you're full halfway if you've got to turn with the stumps?
You go all the way to the end. You do not turn on it.
Right.
You turn on it, you pop tyres.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, because you're on the side of the chopper.
So apart from when you're opening up,
yeah,
we open up in the centre, drive directly behind the chopper.
Yeah.
So you're literally, I've hit the chopper before.
Yeah.
Your nose to tail with the chopper, blows it over the top.
Yeah.
We've got an 18-ton trailer and two 14-tonners. So we generally open up with the 18-tonner.
Yeah.
And you can just, in a normal year, you'll get one into the other with the big trailer.
Yeah.
And then once you've opened up, it's just round and round.
But what if you get all the way down and your trailer's full and you still got some to go?
Just blow it over.
Oh, you just
nothing you can do.
You just lose the chip.
Yeah.
You
when
chop
you open
it,
up, yeah.
Yeah.
You get most of the way. It might be 50 yards at the end. It's just part of opening up. You accept it.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it's to do with making sure you don't make too long a rows, isn't it?
Yeah. We've talked about putting a ride across the middle, rip it up across the middle so you can turn halfway.
But then you lose a bit of land.
Yeah, you lose a fair. If you've got to have 12 metres at least in the middle.
Yeah, you've lost it.
You lose a fair chunk of area.
Yeah. 4 months. That's 3 years.
After the winter.
That is the length of the field. You can see why they end up with a full trailer getting to the end.
First couple of years say again?
Proper long.
Not with our trailers.
So there's a few of us
with our big trailer, you can just about get to the other end.
We are stood in a field of willow with Gemma from AnswerAsAPercent. Now, I don't know whether you remember, but Gemma sponsored the fuel when we did the Combine Challenge last year. Well, AnswerAsAPercent did, not actually Gemma personally. But we played a game, because what's it called?
It's called Crop a Game.
A Game.
Anybody that is interested in growing crops like willow, any biomass crops like willow, miscanthus, poplar, it's the perfect opportunity really to learn about biomass crop production in a fun, interactive way. You gave it a go, didn't you, Ollie? I
think I was winning for quite a bit.
I was going to say you were top of the leaderboard, I think, on that game.
What I'll do is I'll put a link underneath my video and underneath this video that you're watching now as well, and you can go and have a go at it and see if you can beat the score. And you can try different scenarios, different fields, different crops, and see what you could basically make it look like what would work on your farm. This is once it's gone through the forage harvest, that's what it looks like. We're just going to look around the farm now. That's a 3,000 ton drain store, and what about 2,000 ton store is it?
1,000, that's split.
In the middle. And then this is an old Dutch barn, and this is what it used to look like. And then that shed there used to have cows in it, which now is a grain store. And then that's the putting a grain dryer together. A big crane. What was that, 2010? So 14 years ago. Yeah. But that dryer's not running off biomass though, is it yet? No.
Diesel.
Diesel.
We just got one diesel tank, it runs all that. Before the biomass.
This is your new 30 metre spray, you say, Harvey?
Yes. How about that? 2 months?
Got it dirty already.
You've seen the ruts around the
Yeah, did you regret pulling in the field then?
It was only a bit of a test run. I did have it empty.
Anyway. And this is where you fill your sprayer up, so you've got a tank in the roof. It's neat, isn't it? And you just drive straight through.
I've got a tank under the floor as well for washing out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just pulling in, empty into a tank.
Yeah, oh, what's over here?
Yeah. Wash pad, new shed. That's our seed cart in there.
For filling the drill?
Yeah. So we don't use any bags, it's all in bulk.
Yeah.
The drill's in there with a front hopper and a 6 metre toolbar. And then we can fill that with seed, drop it in the field, and the hydraulics run off the drill. You haven't got to have a tractor or a loader in the field. You can just drop that. You get about 9 or 10 ton in there, and the pipes are long enough to reach the drill. It just fills the drill up.
Yeah. No, we looking at building something like that or buying something like that, and then trying to get it to work. Because with ours being 12 metre, you've got to have a really long auger on it. Yeah. And then we had that mini telehandler on demo, and we're like, well, hold on a second. If we get that, we can use it the other 11 months of the year.
We've only got one left.
Yeah, you need two. You need two.
Yeah, we would have cleaned the trailers off for you, but
Oh, I don't know.
so those
They're
just do
pretty
grain
clean.
only.
Yeah,
They're 12 years old.
12 years old. The paint's just as good as when they come out of the factory, isn't it?
Yeah, and I worked out how many thousand tons of lead each year. Really? Yeah, if you work it out. How many? Oh, have I worked it out? No, if you work it out. Well, if they're doing a couple of 3,000 a week, a year, plus 1,000 of oats and 500 of grape, that's do 5,000 tons a year between them. Yeah. For 10, 15, well, 15 years, whatever.
A lot. A lot.
They're not made for slot, they're only for grain, they're used for nothing else.
Yeah, yeah.
Apart from a bit of seed in that one, and if you look at the floor, there's still paint on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they identical?
Yes, they are. Yeah, but one was, they were a year apart. One's a 12, one's a 13.
Yeah. Why is that? 6 metres?
Yeah.
So your granddad built it out of horse coulters,
The Vardestack coulters.
paddy coulters.
Yeah. So it used to be a big trailed drill with a big hopper. Then he decided to go to a front hopper and a toolbar, and it used to run like an old-fashioned single disc. And then in 10 years ago-ish, we converted it to take Vardestack parts.
And have you got section shut off?
No, it's twin metering. So the two big 6-inch pipes come through here.
It's got left and right.
Left and right, but it doesn't actually run left and right.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, one side goes into the centre and one side goes to the outside, and then it goes down and up each one of these. Each one of these pipes goes into one of these little ones.
So did he make the octopuses as well?
That was a cultivated disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spent weeks. He loves it. Weeks in the work. You can see all the welding. He's just welding.
It's a work of art, to be fair, and it looks strong.
It's had some abuse. I think the original drill was from the mid-90s, and it's the same toolbar. The metal is wearing out like mad, which is I've just replaced it literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No way.
That'll put seed anywhere. That'll go better in the wet than anything. As long as it doesn't stick to the tyres.
Yeah.
Those coulters will put seed in the ground. You can get the weight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes 150 horsepower to put it. Not even that, we used to have on a 140R.
It's very similar to a Moore setup somehow.
Yeah, it is. Same sort of coulters. I think it is 07.
So
The 07 style legs on it.
you bought a new Sumo, so you're selling your old Sumo,
Yeah.
and it's pre-97, you think?
Yeah.
No.
2007.
2000.
2007-ish. So it's got the 2007 legs.
Put it on Do the Deals.
Yeah. Low disturbance. On low disturbance points. Brand new set of points with it. Yeah. So that new one's auto.
This is the intake pit, so they get about 250 tonne in here. They obviously got grills at the back. They tip on, dryer behind, and then that goes into a dry bin, which is the one you lifted up with the digger and the telehandler in 14 years ago. How many tonnes is that then? About 50?
I think you'd get 100 in it if you brimmed it.
Really?
We're too scared to, because you can't quite see, but you see it's wonky. So it leans towards that shed.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we've got the chain above us. One of the young lads that used to work for us as a harvest student left his trailer tipped up and drove into it.
Oh, no way.
And all the concrete cracked around the bottom, and we had to rebuild it. And you can't see now, all the cables are in the room. It's all plated underneath. And we had to
Do you fill our ticks up out of that?
No.
Because you could you not have it?
You'll fill a grain trailer in about a minute. Because obviously the slot runs all the way along.
Yeah.
You pull a trailer underneath, fills the full length of the trailer.
So if a wagon's coming for grain, you just load it with a telehandler, you don't have it ready in here, and they just...
Because to get it in there, you've got to go through the dryer.
Right.
So we generally store everything throughout the year. We don't sell much at harvest.
Yeah.
We'd rather store it and sell it a bit later on.
Because you could fill a wagon in about 30 seconds, couldn't you?
Yeah.
This is the grain dryer in this shed behind that intake pit. And they've got like a heat recovery system for when the grain gets put out of the dryer, and it's using drainage pipe, which is like our bread tin. Can we see that on the other side then?
Yeah. No.
Oh. It's full of oats. So when it comes out the dryer, obviously the grain's warm. So as it's cooling next door, they suck the heat back into this shed to go back through the dryer again to make it more efficient.
We filled it up with. So we clear this out.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Comes in. So the wheat shed is the other side of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of the heat comes up from here as well.
You know, if you turn this shed upside down, you can make the world's biggest loaf of bread.
Yeah, you should have come to us.
So you built that for that sprayer then?
Yeah.
So
Chase the sprayer really, because we've got some ground about 8 miles away.
Oh, so you can just
So
take
I
it.
can't spray it in a spray tank. One spray tank.
Yeah.
So I can run the sprayer over there, and somebody runs this across.
And you've just built that over the winter.
Yeah.
And it's Merlot green or Kawasaki green.
Yeah, the wrong green.
Well, 6610 on flotations.
Our rolling tractor this is. Tips grain off the dryer, sits on the roll. Great tractor that is. I've had 18 tons of fertiliser on now. No bother.
Has it got GPS on it then?
No.
That's old school.
It's got a steering wheel.
Drill horse toolbar to replace the other one. Oh, you put them on.
They've come off my old Pronto.
Right, yeah.
The bracket's all the same.
So they just take out your wheelings. Oh, you put oversized tyres on it.
900 rears, 710 fronts.
Alliances. Are they VFs?
Not VF.
Oh.
I'm too cheap for VF. Yeah. We're saving up for VF.
Yeah.
And this is a front hopper, but twin metering as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's literally on our more uni drill. I'm sure it was the same hopper because most of them had a sulky unit, but ours was I think.
Pressurised tanks for single unit to get 6 meters.
Yeah. And then this is just Pronto that he doesn't need anymore because he's got a new drill. So this is for sale as well. So I think max it out and do the deals as well. Have you got 2 sets of rims for that tractor, or does it live on them wheels all the time?
Yeah, no, they're in that shed we went before.
The standards are back in the shed.
650s on the rear normally.
Drilling and fertilising.
So did you spray with the Massey or the John Deere?
John Deere. John Deere sprayer, John Deere tractor.
So is that your only Massey?
Yeah.
So I bought that the year Ray Valley went out of favour with John Deere.
Right.
They're now obviously New Holland. We were trying to do a deal on a 140R. Tried them. I'd worked in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
And driven Masseys. We had Ruxer Masseys over there, and I quite liked them. Did a deal. That again, it was in stock.
Yeah.
On offer, so we bought it, and been a really good tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good tractor. That's all GPS and everything. So.
Yeah. Looks like a Dodgem.
Yeah.
With the the ring of steel on the bottom of it.
Put anything. First year we put some breeze blocks around it. You can't do it because the rats would jump. You know.
Yeah,
they could use it to get over, but.
So that keeps them out completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it just split in the middle somewhere?
Yeah, we just undo one of these and roll it up. So
Forget it.
Do what?
There's a gap there.
Oh, Harv, you haven't done this very well, have you? You haven't done it up.
Yeah, so they put like a skirt around the bottom and it stops any rodents going in. It's tidy that, isn't it? Yeah. You've been polishing it?
No, just wash the outside. We don't wash the inside. It's the same with that.
Yeah.
That's 6 seasons.
6 seasons old? Wow.
Done 35,000 days or something like that.
It's immaculate. This is got a few oil leaks. Is this an old Bamford Bailey, yeah? Come on a long way, haven't they? Machinery. Hello, you dog. We are on our way home now. Got Olivia with us now. We've had a really enjoyable day at Sydney Farm. Thanks to the Mosleys, I think that's the surname, for showing us round. We're doing a little bit with EnviroCrop. Massive thanks to them because it was really good fun. Lots more happening there, which we'll probably show you tomorrow. We're going to do the birthday still now, and after that there's a couple of minutes of what we saw at the British Farming Awards last night. Just a little snippet of what's going on there. You might see some famous people in the video, you might see some famous YouTubers. Let me know in the comments any that you spot, and thanks for watching. Sorry the video's long. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. The birthday still.
I don't know if you'll see it.
It might still be Tony Hall's birthday.
And then see.
That's way better.
Oh,
Does it come off? Where's the cloth?
Yeah.
Look how everyone's backed up now. We've turned the camera on to the birthdays.
We've all gone away and got frightened. Right, we're here with Reekin Spirit Company. We've had a lovely afternoon, haven't we?
Yeah.
Making gin.
I'm morning, but you
And morning, but I was late. I didn't get up really. And it's time for the birthdays. Everybody's still having a birthday.
Now, you're not going to believe this. We haven't made this up. But Colin Still, happy birthday.
On the still. Trevor Attaway, happy birthday.
Johnny Temporal is 60.
Katie Slawson, who apparently lives up the road somewhere.
Yeah, which
Whitchurch.
again, we didn't know
Again,
about.
we didn't know about. Catherine Hazelhurst, 50 plus 6. That must be a...
Bale
something.
carrier.
Yeah, it must be a bale carrier, yeah.
Chloe Ward is 6.
And Derry Jones is 39. Happy birthday, Derry.
I might have missed that yesterday as well.
Oh, really sorry.
Helen Russell is 43.
John Grandy, 79. Hi, John.
Yep.
And, of course, Tony Hall. It's always his birthday. and we've been given a little bottle to give him for a birthday present. So don't get drunk, Tony. You'll be watching Strictly tomorrow with this, wearing his spangles. So good old Tony. Look forward to this. See you later. Bye.
Right. Can you believe it's still Tony Hall's birthday? You get it? Still. We're at the VFAs and I'm just talking to Sam and Sam. And there's like this amazing love story. So Sam worked on the beef farm and Sam was the nanny. And he was like, oh, who's that looking after the kids? And then he moved them when he come back and now they're together. And now you're up for the
New entrant of the year.
new entrance of the year. So good luck to them.
Thank you.
Caleb's talking tractors. He's realised that Fendt are the best and he's going to buy a couple of 7 to 8s. If Martin will,
these rumours up.
if Martin will give him a discount.
And throughout the awards, we will be celebrating and keeping the drinks flowing from Hoxton Brewery.
He knows.
So much better than you can.
One of the finest new beverage companies on the market.
He knows again. Well done!
Thank you.
I mean, honestly.
Lifetime supply. I've just bumped into George who did the finance on the chipper. And what else? The KRM. No, not the KRM, the Coon Boom Spreader.
Yeah.
And when I was at the Farmers Weekly Awards, I bumped into 2 people.
Rachel Harrison
And
Jenny Cope.
who do finance. Now this is the weird thing.
We
All 3 of them went to the same school.
In Ashbourne, Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School.
So they obviously had a really good maths teacher.
Well, Rachel Harrison's amazing, and Jenny Cope is amazing, and we're all good eggs.
So one's at JCB and one's at Deutsche Leasing.
Yeah.
And you're independent.
I'm independent, so I work like 60, 70 hours a week. I provide cheap, competitive finance for all my customers. Hit me up.
Just like a totally free plug there. I need to go and buy something now so I can get some cheap finance. Martin's here, let's have a look at your shirt. Wait, no, first.
Oh yeah, this bit.
Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Look at that.
And then. So King Charles is now.
He's now the patron of the Young Farmers Movement.
And Wardy's got his shirt on.
We've got the baked bean shirt on.
Baked bean shirt. And then do you want to.
Oh, this is my one.
Look at that. There we go.
Only Farmers Guardian really is party by the bull ring.
So if you don't know, the Bull Ring is the shopping centre in Birmingham.
Yeah, right in the centre of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Not that we've been there because we're in a conference centre on the outskirts.
In the NEC.
balls in here.
No, they're all steers.
So we're with. I don't want to show you your number. We're with Georgina and Boy Jones, and we're going to do a podcasting thing for.
Not podcast.
It's not a podcast. It's a blog.
Podcast you can see.
A blog.
Sounds like a Zoom interview or something.
That's what we're doing soon.
Start again.
Right. My name's Ollie, and I'm supporting Shout About Farming Twitter. What's going on? We'll do it. I'll show you tomorrow.